I do not understand the reason why Ghanaians cannot have their peace. I don't know why Nigerians don't want to allow these people to have their peace of mind. This time around, it's not Nigerians trooping into Ghana that are causing this. The problem right now is Ghanaians going to Nigeria. I don't know why you guys cannot treat Ghanaians the same way Ghanaians are treating us in their country. All the time you keep saying, we are West Africa. That's because you want yourself, you as a Nigerian, to be treated right in Ghana. How about Ghanaians going to Nigeria? Have you ever sat and thought about Ghanaians in Nigeria? Is it because they don't come out to, share their experience in Nigeria? Then you think they are living very comfortable in Nigeria with no problem. So the news that came to me this morning is about a Ghanaian in Nigeria. Yes, he's a footballer, and this is what happened to him. It is heartbreaking though, but let's check it out. And at the end of it, please kindly drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's watch, and definitely I will return, because of course I have something to say at the end of the video.
I wish for Ghana boy any. Now we are Ghanaian ene yantia sempa. Information reaching us right now is that our own Ghanaian footballer who goes by the name Nana Kwame Abraham ya branch bia osi akensi and I say Obon the ball ewo Nigeria na obo team your friend is the Garu FC na ene they see and say match ni team Nana Kwame Abraham the team omo ball match ewo Nigeria hona omo ne Kashina is the Kashina FC is the Kashina United na they see ni ball ni mu na ya hye Ghana ni no ni team na Ghana ni ball no ya show omo 1-0 enti match ne cost 60 something minutes and a chance to be buy na Ghana for the zone say ball here ye fan kwa na panyan na Kwame Abraham eto atena eteka ne ma the team na obo Nigeria hono e ma ne koye 1-1 na oteka ne wie no anche bia ne hu se team na Kachina FC na omo ni omo bo no supporters ni buafu se den ti na Ghana ni no wa shego eno sa keke no e no mu tu mirika e ba park ne so a ye bra na Kwame kasa yi de omo twa ne mene de omo twa ne mene na chese nyame nko a ye bomba ese bi oda bia no nyame ebebe mu ama ne ho ato no enti ne Ghana fo ya nua na Kwame Abraham obo ne ball ewo ye Nigeria dia ya tene se ene okoshe goal ya she ni team ene okoshe goal etika goal keke na o she ye no Nigeria fo ni bi etimi etie si park ne so aba be twa ne mene ye kase bi oda no agi nyame bedamwase.
Okay, that's this very thing I want you guys to understand about Ghanaians. See, Ghanaians always give you the same energy you give them. Yes, especially now that they are on their feet. Before, they always look at it this way. All fingers are not equal. And you guys took advantage of all that, and, you're creating problems in their country. So now they are standing on their feet and fighting back those people that want to bring bad luck in their country. You see, there's something I want you guys to know about Ghanaian history. You see their history, even a small child is aware of what happened, so they love and respect their history. It's not like you guys that don't even want to learn. You don't even want to know your history. You guys are two different people. When you call Nigeria and Ghana, you should know that Ghana and Nigeria, you guys are just like hot and cold water. You can never come together. That's one thing I want you guys to understand, because Nigerians are not even ready to come together and build something. Let me just say friendship. You guys are not ready. If not, why do you want to be treated nice in Ghana and you don't want to treat Ghanaians the same way in your country? You are trying to show the world that you are smart, Abi. A smart person will never stab his brothers and sisters behind them because they want to go forward. A smart person will never do wrong, will never involve himself, like soak his hands into doing bad thing because he wants his future to be bright. Are you guys not aware of that? So why are you foolishing yourself? You are fooling yourself, thinking what you are doing is the right thing, even involving yourself into doing all manners of crimes just to make it, forgetting about the future. forgetting about the future of your children. Let me tell you guys something. Ghanaians are not like that. Before a Ghanaian will do something, he or she will make sure they do the right thing because their forefathers lay their bed well just for them to come and enjoy. And that is what they are enjoying right now. And you guys do not even know a pinch of their history. Then you will come and trying to tarnish and destroy the name of this very country called Ghana. See, when you come to people's country, my advice for you is to sit down and learn about their culture. If you know about Ghana culture, nothing will make you to even open your mouth or to challenge them in any way. Their forefathers suffered. Me, if they even ask me about our culture, I do not know. I started to know about culture in Ghana. Let me even ask you guys, do you even have culture? All that culture that you say, okay, I'm celebrating Yam Festival, I'm celebrating blah blah day. That you don't even want to allow us to hear a word. Let me ask you, what do you know about that culture? Is it not to do money rituals and to be doing stupid things just to make money? Is it not it? I always say in my video that Ghanaians believe coming together to make it like collectively. They come together collectively and make it. So they will know that, okay, this thing that we build is for Ghana. And when you say it's for Ghana, it means it's not for one person, but it's for the whole of Ghana. So anybody can come and take care of that thing. And when the person comes, he should know that one day he's going to leave and another person will come and take from there. But Nigeria, you guys believe in individual success. And that's very wrong. Yes. Okay, that brought me to selfishness, okay? If you want to, like everything, now only you, now you and your family. That's when selfishness enter. Then you start doing the wrong thing because you want to steal all the money that does not belong to you just for you and your family to chop. And that's what is killing us in Nigeria. When we come out and we are telling you what is happening in Ghana, you guys should learn from this country. But the only thing you come out and be saying is that Ghana is small. Ghana is like one state in Nigeria. What did that one do for us? You will get land. Waiting, like, what is that very good thing that is coming out of Nigeria? What is that thing? Now I'm hearing news that Ghana is going to close its border. Just because of you. Just because of you. You don't even care about the people that are doing business, making stuff from Lagos, making stuff from Cotonou, from Benin Republic, what am I even saying? From Togo and the rest. You don't care. If Ghana closes its border right now, what will happen to those businessmen and women? And those same people are from your country. If you guys are coming together, if you guys are collective, you are doing like the way Ghanaians are doing, people will not be thinking, people will not be involving themselves into doing all manners of crimes. But everybody, now me and my family, I don't care about this family. If I get, I go chop. I don't even care. Now waiting they kill us with that. Now waiting they kill us. Now waiting they finish us with that for Nigeria. When Tinubu was contesting for president, what do you guys say? You said he have money, Abi. He has money. So he will come with his money and build Nigeria. Now what is he doing? Let me tell you guys something. Tinubu is not taking 1 naira from his money to build any Nigeria. You think saying so he did? Politics is far beyond waiting the reason. No. Nobody go consider for presidential seat and talk saying go remove from your money. Now to collect from the, national cake and add up to the one he or she have. You guys do not know. You come out and be saying, talking anyhow. Now, una cause waiting they happen for una country today. So please, when doing your stuff, take these people out. No, they involve Ghana in your crimes. No, they involve them. As your name can't spoil, this name called Nigeria, as it can't spoil. May it spoil alone. May una carry the cross on top of una head. Now una do am. Now una destroy una country. Don't try dragging other people into it. Because when you guys are committing all those crimes, we are not there. Make I even talk and well. When you guys, they chop your money, were they there? Did you see any Ghanaian there? These people have suffered because of you. Ghanaians have suffered because of you. Now look at what is happening.
It don't happen again. It don't happen again for Ghana. Ghana police just arrest. You see these people where they see so. They are in Ghana here. All the name of Qness. This name, Qness, Many people have been using it to defraud people. Be careful, you don't want to hear. Be careful. They can use your friend against you. Then they can use anybody against you. Watch this video to the end. I will tell you how they operate. Because I have visited about 2 offices. One in Ghana, one in Nigeria. What's the name of this Qness? There is a company called Qness. There is a company, a true company called Qness. But some people in Ghana and Nigeria, hear me clearly, some people in Ghana and Nigeria are using it to defraud people. They have an office. These people they arrest now, you see the building. They talk over the whole building because they want to defraud people. They will rent an office because they want people to believe they are the true one. They have many ways of operating. One, these people will tell you they will work your visa to Canada, Dubai, any other country, and they will be paying you every month. This is one of their strategies. They will tell you they can do visa for you, working visa for you to travel out. You will pay so amount of money, and you will be getting paid every month. They will open dollar account for you. That is their number one strategies. After you pay the money, they will tell you that they will train you for some time before you can be fit for the business. They call it business, but they are defrauding people. On the process, you paying the money, they will keep you in a house. They will keep you, then they can put like 20 people for inside one room. Let them be staying there. Every day you will be coming to the office for training. Now there you go do training. After they don't train you for a while, they will be telling you to be preaching to people, your brothers, your friends, any other people. They will tell you to be preaching to them, lying to them that you have achieved your own. Bring them, let them come and register. The only way you will receive money from that fake company is when you bring people. Anybody you convince to join, as the person pay the money, then from there you will be getting small thing. That's their number one activity. Number 2 activity is they will tell you to buy product. I do videos similar to this before, but you guys didn't share it. You guys didn't share this vital information that can save life. They will tell you that they have some necklace, they have wristwatch, they have different things that can resist thunder, resist high blood pressure, different things that they will preach to you. They will tell you that when you buy that product in Ghana here, they tell me the product, one of the product, the lowest is 4,500 Ghana cedis. The time a friend wanted want to introduce me to this fake company. When you pay the money, they will tell you to be attending training. You will attend training so that you go tire. If you don't bring anybody to join the company, your money don't go. You don't go receive anything. They will present it to you the way it will sweet to you, and you will like to join. If you don't even have money, say you can borrow to join. My brother, my sister, be careful. There is nothing good coming out of this thing. Look at now. Ghana police just arrest these people. Most of them, they are victims. Most of these people, they are victims. They are not the one hosting the program. I told you guys in a video I made concerning this Qness. I told you there is a Nigerian guy in Ghana here who reached out to me that was frustrated. They deceive him. If they use his friend, like the way they operate, like me now, if they by mistake to deceive me to join, I join. As soon as I join, I pay the money. I cannot get my money back. Even when I know that those people are fraud people, because I need to get my money back with their deceived mouth. They will tell you to be preaching to people. Then me now will be posting their good work on my WhatsApp status, telling my friends about the same fake business. Because of some people trust me, some people believe me, my close friends will like to come and join, and they will pay money. With that, I will be getting my money small, small. The one me myself pay. Based on I am bringing people, I will be getting money, my money small, small. That is how most of these people that they just arrest now. That is how they became victim. That is how they became victim. Most of these people, they are not victim. They are among of the people that they deceive to pay money. So therefore, please share these videos to save life, because I am receiving different even they from Nigeria deceive people in Ghana here. Some people will travel all the way from Ghana to Nigeria because of this same thing. Come on now, come on. We should be wise. If someone is saying the truth, we should know. If someone want to employ you or you want to take you to travel out of the country, we have an agent here, a travel agent. They are in Ghana here. Those in Nigeria, they are in Nigeria. I will not say even 90% of the chop people money. But don't let anybody tell you we are a company, we help people to travel out and you fall victim. Please be careful. Be careful. This is the second time I am doing this video, and if you know anybody has been talking to you concerning so-called cuteness, please be careful. Don't fall victim. They will take your money and you never get your money back.
Look at what is happening every day, crime upon crimes. And yet, you guys don't want to learn. You are still there supporting what your government are doing. Make I tell you guys something, guys. I'm in Nigeria. The way I'm seeing, the way this country they going, I don't think anything good will come out of this country anytime soon. No. And it's annoying. I make I tell you something again. Everybody is planning to relocate to Ghana. People where I see, and I ask questions. They ask me, how far? How is life in Ghana? They want to come and see. If it is okay, then follow the right prompt and relocate themselves and their family to Ghana. Because this country no be place where I go even advise me person stay. I for not come back this country if not because of my family. Hey, not even my brothers and sisters. So it's because of my mom and dad. If not, nothing go make me step my foot into this country again. If it's my sisters, they will come and visit me in Ghana now. When people they talk, you guys too go the open mouth they talk. Look at waiting they happen for Nigeria. People are hungry. People are hungry. The poor masses are the ones suffering the most in this country. Even the people that were rich before, now, they don't even get anything anymore. Let's talk about farmers. Farmers cannot go to their farms because of the insecurity. You go to your farm, you plant something, and it will just go like that. Because Fulani will bring their cows to come and eat all your crops. It is very, very sad, guys. It's very, very sad. But then, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I love you.